Some may remember watching or hearing about the Canadian comedy duo of Wayne and Shuster, but you may not have heard about this guy.
Feels like yesterday?
Yes, it does, very much so. Yeah, it has a, I'm there in the control room shooting it, right? I've had a wonderful career actually directing roughly 20 years with Wayne and Shuster.
Meet Trevor Evans, the television director of the long-running CBC TV series that started as a radio show. Yes, before TV was radio, and as a boy in the 1940s, radio was the voice of the world Evans grew up hearing.
Yeah, radio was my form of entertainment when I was, from 7 till about 15 anyway. Radio was primetime entertainment before TV. All those Hollywood stars had radio shows.
Years later, inspired by his radio roots, Evans and his wife created a kids' TV series called Up Rosie. And for best results with his new show and a new younger audience, Evans sought professional advice.
I think it's a good idea.
And the answer surprised him.
So I went to a child psychologist in Montreal. Dr. Sam Rabinovich was his name. And I said, tell me about how do I play to a 9 to 12-year-old audience? And he said, first of all, there are only 2 audiences. I said, really? He said, they're preschool and the rest. He said, once the kid goes to school, and most kids are 6 when they do that, they think like they're 8. And if they've got a brother or sister, they want to be them. They are not pigeonholing themselves. They are constantly pretending they're older. So he said, so you should gear your show so that the 9 to 12-year-old thinks it's an adult show. And I said, okay, let me think about that. And he said, no thinking. Gilligan's Island. How stupid could they be? They can't fix the boat. The professor can't fix the boat. And I thought, there it is.
With this philosophy in mind, he ran with it. His TV show was a hit. But no series runs forever, and one day he met with the producer.
I got good news and bad news. I said, what's the bad news? He said, we're not renewing your show. So I said, okay, so what's the good news? He said, well, we're going to make you a director. I said, wow, that's fantastic. Isn't that, what a great job. And he said, wait a minute, there's more bad news. I said, well, what's that mean? He said, we're cutting your salary in half. You know, the only thing that has stayed the same over the last 50, 60, 100 years is the need to tell a story. I think television is still an exciting media to work in. It's taking different forms. And I'm glad I'm still doing some. Sorry about that. This is an old joke. And you should dig them out some of their old material. I have some. Maybe I can entice you to watch it. Who knows?